King Nebuchadnezzar II, the mighty ruler of Babylon, sat on his throne, his mind brazen with thoughts of conquest and legacy. He had already conquered many lands and expanded his empire, but he wanted more. He wanted to be remembered as the greatest king of all time. As he sat there, a strange whisper echoed in his ear, "Your greatness will be your downfall." Nebuchadnezzar spun around, but there was no one there. The voice seemed to come from the shadows themselves. He tried to shake off the feeling of unease, but the whisper lingered in his mind. He called for his trusted advisor, Daniel, to come and interpret the meaning of this whisper. Daniel arrived and listened intently as Nebuchadnezzar recounted the whisper. "Your Majesty, the voice is warning you of the dangers of your own ambition." Daniel said, "You have conquered many lands and expanded your empire, but at what cost? You have destroyed temples and taken people captive. The voice is telling you that your greatness will be your downfall if you do not change your ways." Nebuchadnezzar scoffed at Daniel's words. He did not believe that his ambition was a bad thing. He believed that it was what drove him to greatness. But the whispers continued to echo in his mind, and Nebuchadnezzar began to experience strange and terrifying visions. He saw a great tree cut down by an unseen force. He saw his own empire crumbling to dust. He saw himself alone and afraid, with no one to turn to. Despite his growing unease, Nebuchadnezzar continued to conquer and expand his empire. He built grand buildings and monuments to his own greatness. He standardized weights and measures, promoted trade, and encouraged the arts. But with each new conquest, the whisper in his ear grew louder. They warned him of the dangers of his own ambition, of the destructions and chaos that he was causing. They told him that his legacy would be one of dust and ashes, not greatness. Nebuchadnezzar's personal life suffered as well. His wife, Majesty, pleaded with him to spare the Jewish people, but he would not be swayed. His son, Marduk, looked on in horror as his father's grip on reality began to slip. Despite his growing instability, Nebuchadnezzar's administrative reforms brought a measure of prosperity to Babylon. But the whisper in his ear would not silence. They spoke of legacy built on sand, of a greatness that would be reduced to dust and ashes. In the end, it was not the hand of God that brought down Nebuchadnezzar's empires, but his own hand. His legacy was one of conquest and destruction, a testament to the dangers of unchecked ambition. As the darkness closed in around him, Nebuchadnezzar realized too late that true greatness is not built on the backs of others, but on the foundation of justice, compassion, and humility. The whispers in his ear were right. His greatness was his downfall.